Hi everyone, just want to tell you two very short little stories about self-care. And they're both old stories, ancient stories from the Old Testament. You may have heard them before. The first one is about King David, pretty well known, beats Goliath. He's a wonderful musician, he's a poet, he's a great military leader, he's powerful. You'll know how he one day looked over a balcony, saw this beautiful woman named Bathsheba, and they had an affair. He even sent Bathsheba's husband to the front line to have him killed. So he did the wrong thing. He thought he got away with it, and he used to have an advisor, a spiritual advisor, a prophet, someone who he used to talk with. One day he went to meet with this counselor, whose name was Nathan. Nathan knew what he had done, but Nathan didn't directly get stuck into him. He told him a story about a rich man who had lots of sheep and a poor man that had one, and how one day the rich man decided to steal the poor man's only sheep. And then he looked at David, and David said, "What a terrible thing. Who would have done such an awful thing?" And Nathan pointed at him and said, "You would have. You're the man." And David then realized that Nathan knew he'd done wrong. Nathan spoke truth to power, we might say. And we all need Nathans every now and again in our lives. Someone who will speak that word of truth, that uncomfortable, that inconvenient truth, in order that we'll grow, in order that we'll be better people, in order that we'll be better teachers. Who do you have? Second story is a simpler one. It's about the Apostle Paul. He, as you know, was a missionary. He travelled all over the Mediterranean area, the Middle East area, planted churches, preached the gospel. Travelling is lonely. He took with him a guy called Barnabas. And they had all sorts, they were shipwrecked, they were stoned in a few places, they had all sorts of opposition. But Barnabas stuck with him. His name, ironically in Greek, is son of encouragement. Paul needed in that journey someone to encourage him, to keep going when it was hard. I think we need Barnabases. We need to be Barnabases to each other, be people who encourage each other, and we need someone who encourages. So I hope you have a Nathan every now and again when you need one, and a Barnabas on a regular basis. Take care.